ladies.
Hey.
Hey guys.
Oh, hi. Happy
Hi, everyone.
2023.
Happy 2023.
Hey, happy New Year. So good to have us back live. First
And
time, first show of the year. Yay.
I'm so excited. And you guys got to meet, and I wasn't there. I was so
I
sad.
know. That was
so
amazing.
We missed you, Rika. You were with us in spirit, though.
I was in
Absolutely.
spirit. I was there virtually
You
hugging
were
you
there,
guys.
right up on top of where were we? The Monarch rooftop?
Monarch Rooftop,
Oh
right
my God.
in front
Beautiful.
of or behind, however way you look at it, the Empire State Building.
Absolutely beautiful. So yes, we missed you, but we got to do more of those. We got to do more of those in person lives, whether it's live on tape or live. But we are here live, our first live show of 2023. Thanks so much for being here. I'm Denise Kagler. MTK Brand Management is the name of my company, and I am coming to you from a mild and rainy Boston, Massachusetts.
And I'm Petit Abdur Razak. The name of my company is the Stylista Group, and I'm coming to you from an equally rainy Harlem, New York.
Hi, everyone. I am Barika Phillips Bell, and I am the co founder of B3 Media Solutions. And I'm coming to you from also a rainy and stormy Los Angeles, California.
Oh, I tell
Busy
you,
times.
Ricky, yeah, you are in our thoughts and prayers. I remember texting you and saying, "Hey, Barika,
Are
are
you
you
okay?
okay? My
Yeah.
gosh, is everything okay with you out there?"
No,
Right.
luckily we're good. We're still holding it down here.
Yeah, the videos are just so scary.
Yeah.
Mudslides and oh my
Right.
gosh, it's
Right.
terrible.
A
So
lot going on.
lots
Yeah.
going on. So thoughts and prayers are with the folks out on the West Coast for sure. Um, so today, fun day. Guess what today is, ladies? Maybe you're a fan of this treat.
Oh,
It is National Popcorn Day.
oh, of
There's
course
a
it's
day.
a popcorn day. Of course.
There's a day for everything. And what's great, I mean, popcorn is so versatile. You can do caramelized, you can do sweet, you can do crunchy, you can mix it with chocolate and nuts.
Dill pickle. Dill pickle.
Ooh, what?
Really? Oh, I've never had that one. That
It's
version.
at Trader Joe's. It's so good. If you like
Nah.
pickles, it's so good.
Wait,
Wow.
I don't even understand how that would work. I love pickles, but how does it work with dill pickles?
I don't know. It's like a flavoring that they put on the popcorn, and it
Oh,
tastes like a pickle. It's really good. I thought it was going to be horrible. I tried it. It was amazing.
Hmm.
I might have to try it. But so it's interesting that the National Popcorn Federation or group or the name, I probably should get this name right. The National Popcorn Board decided that there should be a special day to celebrate this wonderful treat, and that's why today is National Popcorn Day. Who knew?
Wow.
Who
Who
knew?
knew? Right.
Good to
Who
know.
knew? Yeah, no, good stuff there. So, for those watching us, you may have noticed over the past many weeks that we have been missing our fourth co-host, Zoe Mitchell. Zoe has been out on a personal leave dealing with some personal issues, and it is with mixed emotion that I announce to you that Zoe has made the very difficult decision to leave Brand Rewind. We are very sad about that, but ladies, we talked about this. Life happens, right?
Yes.
Life
Yes.
happens. And sometimes when life happens, we have to take a step back and deal with it, all of it, no matter what it is. Sometimes we are forced to do that. And this is what Zoe has made the decision to do. So, Zoe, if you're watching, we of course, missed you the past few weeks, and we will continue to miss you. And it's not the same without you. So,
Right. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. I will definitely miss the airline stories.
Yeah.
She was our queen of airline stories.
she did. She had the market cornered with airline stories. That's for sure.
Definitely. Definitely.
It's great because when I pulled all of us together a year and a half ago, there was a reason that we
Right.
all just kind of bonded. One, we're each women, Black women, business owners,
Right.
different parts of the country, different parts of the world, and we each add our own unique perspective to our
Right.
conversations, and that's what makes this magic.
Yeah.
That's what makes it
Agreed.
work.
Yeah, I
Agreed.
definitely will miss her. I know she loved to talk about her Jamaican culture even though she was out of Canada, which is so interesting.
Right,
So
right.
for me, those anecdotes and those stories, that's what I will also, in the airline stories, I have
Airline
to
stories
say,
for sure.
definitely airline stories. But Zoe, we love you and our hearts are with you. And we thank you for the time that we got to spend with you.
Absolutely. And
Definitely,
who
yes.
knows? Maybe she can pop in sometime in the future and say
Yeah,
hi.
of
Yeah,
course.
we love that, Zoe. Love you for sure from all of us for sure. All right. So with that, where are we? Where are we going?
Well, let's dig into the stories. I mean, it's time to get things rolling.
Yeah.
So, this week I am coming to you live with Who's Reaping the Rewards. Now, ladies, let me know what your thoughts are. Are you guys part of any loyalty rewards programs?
Yeah, many, several.
Many,
Like,
yes.
how many?
At least five.
I would say 10, at least 10. And there's one that I absolutely hate. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to put them out there, although I should. But yeah, they vary in how good they are. They do.
Right, right.
Well, this week there was just a number of different stories that came out about brands that were rolling back their rewards programs. And I at least have about, I don't know, 20 or 30 that I'm a part of. But I just wanted to share some of the stats around loyalty programs. So, on average, Americans have about 16.6 different loyalty programs that they're a part of. And 32% of those are really with food and beverages. The majority reason why they want to do that is because, of course, they want to win large prizes. But the thing that they dislike about it is that it takes too long to
Mm-hmm.
earn rewards. And
Right.
70% of them will join it because they have to, will not join it because they have to pay a fee.
Hmm.
So enter my Best Buy, the focal point of today's session. So Best Buy announced this week that if you want to earn rewards points at Best Buy, you'll have to take out a Best Buy credit card to be able to redeem them.
Oh
Now,
my
the
God.
company's free program that they offer for so many years on purchase, they'll continue to accrue cash rewards and other perks. But starting next month, your points will only be available to customers who hold a Best Buy card. So if you don't use your points by next month, they're gone. They
Wow.
will, however, give you some a gift certificate to
Oh my
redeem
God.
remaining points, but as of now, it's gone away. And they did try to sweeten it by giving free shipping on orders, no minimum required for members, because previously you had a $35 minimum, right? So
Mm.
interesting point with this story is that like Dunkin' Donuts also is a part of this. Starbucks also is a part of this, um, and they're also making you spend more to get a reward. But some of the
Mm.
customers are just, they took to Reddit and Twitter and are criticizing the brand because of the point system. And they said that they did not want to be forced to take out another credit card just to earn rewards
Right.
and plan to stop shopping. So here's some of the posts that I was able to find. So this person is like, yeah, not sure if Best Buy is even worth it at all. I can get free shipping from plenty of places and don't need a branded credit card to get rewards. That's what pretty much everybody is having the same sentiment. If you
Mm.
don't want to have to take out credit, then why would I want to do Best Buy? So they could actually be hurting themselves in the long run by
Yeah.
requiring customers to actually have a credit card in order to make a purchase with them.
Wow.
And for all the Starbucks drinkers out there, I'm just going to share this change with you for 2023 because it affects me. And I don't know if you ladies drink Starbucks as well, but their 2023 rewards, which starts in February, basically lowers your Star's redemption value. So the minimum tier for an item moves from 50 to 100. If you're trying to get a handcrafted beverage, it's going to cost you 200 stars instead of 150. And lunch items, they made a whole new tier. It's 300. You got to get to a 300-star tier before you're able to get a free drink. So
Yeah. Wow.
that's that's the
That's
breakdown.
I guess that's like inflation with your rewards points, right? I guess kind of. It's kind of like increasing the prices of things.
No, they're doing it a lot because they're trying to assuage the fact that there's so many people that are trying to get free drinks in addition to the people that are paying, that they think that if they move the prices up, they'll have to actually, if they move the prices up, they will have to go there and get, more things in order for them to be able to get a free drink or a free meal.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Looks
So
like
we know that customer loyalty is definitely based on trust and trust in the fact that the company will treat them fairly, but we'll see if the changes to these rewards programs are actually going to have an impact on the company's bottom lines.
Yeah, there are definitely some programs, and Patia had to drop off. She's going to drop back on. She's having some techie difficulties, but she's going to pop back in. There are definitely some really good rewards programs out there and really bad rewards programs out there. I can tell you, I have a Best Buy rewards card. I don't think I've ever gotten anything from it ever, and I've been a member of the Best Buy club for years and years, and I don't even know what the benefit is.
I don't even shop there though. Like honestly, I was thinking about it. I don't even shop there because I can get it from so many other places and have free shipping and not have to worry about it. That I would rather do that. Which,
Yeah.
according to customers, that's what they would rather do too.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
I guess
So,
one size does not fit all when it comes to rewards.
Patia, you're back.
Yes, I'm back. I'm having rainy Wi-Fi issues. These things happen. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All
Just
right.
in time.
So I'll go next. And today, this is a story that really made me smile when I read it at the beginning of the year. So L'Oreal is actually rolling out a new, I would say, line of products for people with disabilities. Which you said
Wow.
yourself, why did it take so long, right? Because there are about 1 billion people worldwide who have disabilities and who, are consumers and who have an amazing spending power, right? In the trillions of dollars. And yet it seems that, nobody thought about this before. I think what happened was when Selma Blair last year shared her makeup routine and the challenges that she has because she has multiple sclerosis, and she shared this on TikTok, then the wheels started turning like, wait a minute, I mean, she's a celebrity. So of course, posting something like that would get a lot of attention. But what about everybody else, right? So L'Oreal is leading the charge. They're rolling out two products. One is called the Hapta Tool, and it's a handheld computerized makeup applicator for those with limited mobility. And this is what we're seeing here. And so what happens is that you can control the device with your hand. It rotates 360 degrees, and it allows you to put on your lipstick seamlessly. So it's not going to be released though until I think the end of 2023 because they want to make sure that it works well. And it will have two additional attachments that will also help with mascara and foundation application. And
Wow.
they're scheduled to be rolled out in 2024 and 2025. So kudos to them for leading the charge. And then there's a second device, and this one's called Brow Magic. And what you do is that you would scan your face with the Brow Magic app, right? And it's going to use AR technology to show you different brow options based on the shape of your face. And then using some sort of tool, like I can't conceptualize this yet, you will pretty much just trace the recommendations on your own face, and you will be able to have beautiful eyebrows. So
Wow.
kudos to them for thinking about this and leading the charge. And I think this one will be launched at some point this year, before the end of the year. But of course, these things. Go ahead.
Is that product for like the brow? Because I'm really bad at brows, but is that like
you're reading my mind because I was thinking to myself, now maybe something.
I was like, they're never matching. My brows
exactly,
never.
Right? You're always looking surprised or whatever. Yeah, And you know what? I've read articles about this that a lot of tools or applications that are rolled out for people with disabilities, like a lot of times they're crossover, and they're also very helpful for people who don't have disabilities.
Yes.
So definitely kudos to L'Oreal for leading the charge here. Can't wait to see what happens next.
I love that. That is amazing.
Yes. No, it's that is a feel good story. I like the way you started off. It is definitely a feel good story of 2023 for sure.
It is. Yeah, it's a shame it took so long, but yes, I absolutely think that this is the time that creating products and services especially opening up to the disabled, the people,
Hmm.
even on social, accessibility is like a
A
huge
huge thing. It is. It
thing
is.
right now. So like companies that are focusing on that, I think will do well with those audiences.
Absolutely. I agree.
Yeah, speaking of, we have a question, and just as a reminder to please, those of you who are joining us live, feel free to post your comments, your questions, and let
Sure.
us know where you're joining us from as well, so we can give you a shout outs. We've got Fawn here. Hello, Fawn, Pop Research, and yeah, hey, Pop Research. So as you guys are listening to our stories, if you have any feedback or anything to share, add on, we're going to get to your comments and your questions in just a couple of minutes. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Absolutely.
All right. So my story, I love this story because I'm a sucker for a good love story. And this is definitely a really good love story that just spoke to every inch of my romantic side. And I am a romantic. So this is a story of Maya Moore. She was a WNBA star player. She set out to help this man. His name is Jonathan Irons. Jonathan was arrested and convicted and sentenced to 60 plus years in prison for a crime
Whoa.
that was later proven he did not commit. Maya,
Wow.
Maya, I know. Can you imagine? Maya got wind of this case and she decided that she was going to pour her heart and soul into helping to get Jonathan released from prison. He wound up serving more than 20 years in prison for this crime he did not commit.
Wow.
Over many years, they exchanged phone calls, exchanged letters. What was started off as a friendship blossomed to love.
Oh.
They
Oh,
got married.
that is awesome.
They had a baby boy.
Oh.
They now have written a book.
Nice. Love and
They
justice. I love it.
love and justice. I just love everything about this story. Love and justice. So there's a quote. So I love the story. I was watching an interview, which is how I first heard about this story. I was watching an interview that they did on Good Morning America. And the two of them were on, and they were talking about this story, their love story,
Hmm.
and how it blossomed from her supporting him, helping him get out of prison. And if you haven't seen it, there is a video of Jonathan walking out of prison when he was released, and Maya is standing in the crowd. And as soon as she sees him, oh, it's going to make me cry because I cry at everything. She drops to her knees,
Oh.
she just puts her head down and she just watches him hug his mother, his family, and then she gets up and she hugs him. And it's just such a great story. And there's this quote that I love this quote. He says, I lost a lot, and that anger and the pain is there. But I choose every day to live being grateful for each day that I have because I'm not promised tomorrow.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
Love the story.
Oh
So,
my God.
she and
that's
then
cool.
she retired. She walked away from pro ball, and now she's focused on criminal justice and
Makes
righting
sense.
wrongs out there. Social justice is her passion. It is now her life's work, social justice. And the two of them are going around. They've written this book. They're speaking about
Right.
this, and she's out there. She's living her truth. She's living her passion. She's living her dream, her purpose.
Right.
And it's interesting talking about purpose. I was watching something else. I can't remember what it was, and it was a similar story, feel good story. And someone said, I wish I could remember who this was, but they said, doesn't it feel good to live your life's purpose, to
Mm-hmm.
have
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
passion, to want to find it, to tap into, and then have the ability to actually live it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's
You
a
guys,
lovely
Yeah.
story.
you guys know
I
your
love
purpose.
it.
What's your, it makes you think, okay, what's my purpose? I mean, I think I have a purpose. You each have a purpose, and
Yeah.
let's tapping into what your purpose is and making it your
Your
life's.
life's work. I think that's what living is all about. I
I
think.
agree.
It
I
really
agree.
is. It
But
really
my
is.
God, he lost 20 years of his life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
more than
looks very
20.
young. He looks very young. He
So
must have
how,
gone.
yeah, how old was he when he he went in? Do you know, Denise?
Okay, wait. Okay, I did. I don't remember, but he was young. He was in
Okay.
his, I want to say he was in his 20s.
Okay, so now he's
Okay.
40 something.
He's like
Yeah,
40 something.
I think he was in his 20s. I'm probably completely wrong, but I think he was in his 20s. But they got married in 2020,
Okay.
2020. They got married. He served 23 and a half years in prison for prostitution act.
23.
20, and was sentenced to more than 60 years.
That's an entire lifetime.
That's an
It's like,
entire.
how do you get that back? I just to be in a place where you can forgive being incarcerated for over 20 years and
20
then just
years.
let it go. I just
But you
Well,
have to, because you know what? Having been through that experience, he has to. There's
yeah,
no
yes.
other choice.
It would
yeah,
eat him up. It would just he would be angry
right,
all the time, like he said. He
Right.
would be angry all the
yeah.
time. It was really touching. He was Robin Roberts was asking him about life after prison and if he ever thought that he would be living this life right now. And he teared up, and it was the first time he started crying, like tears.
Right.
And he said in prison, decades in prison, he'd never thought one that he would ever get married, he'd ever meet the love of his life. He didn't say that, but he'd never get married. He certainly never thought he would ever be a father, and that
Of
brought
course.
tears to his
Right,
eyes.
right,
That
right.
brought tears to his eyes.
Yeah,
And
that
it brought
was.
tears to mine as I was watching it.
Oh my God.
And the
Yeah.
cool thing is that kind of like continues on. Like the WNBA is kind of like spawning these social activists, which has just been really like consistent. Like it's just been so consistent with them and them and they're fighting for social justices. So it's really interesting to see her like play out that whole theme in her life as well. So
Well,
Right.
it's
and you remember one of our video last year, we talked about some of the stories. Our picks for top brand stories of
Yeah.
2023, and mine was the WNBA.
WNBA.
They've got this platform now. What are they going to do with it? Well,
Yeah,
this is something they're doing with it
yeah,
Right.
through
Right.
her.
yeah.
That was
Wow.
awesome.
That's a
That
great
was
story.
I love that story. That was a very great story.
Me
It was
too.
hilarious.
Love
All
it.
right. So let's see what comments or questions we have from our audience.
Yeah.
So we've got pop research. Let's pop that one up. Pop research. Yes.
Yeah. Why aren't more companies creating more products to address the challenges of disabled? But you know what? Now that L'Oreal has done this,
Yeah.
watch. The floodgates are going to open.
Yeah.
But it still
Oh,
doesn't excuse the inaction that we've had for decades,
Yeah.
right? It's
Yeah.
kind
yeah.
I mean, but
Yeah.
at some point we have to be thankful for the fact that somebody finally recognized like
yeah,
that there was something missing in the
right.
product lineup that could actually potentially help them. Like they could sell more products if somebody could use them.
Yes, yes. 1 billion people worldwide. That's a lot
Yeah.
of spending
That's
power.
a lot. That's a huge
And
spend.
I was also thinking not only from the standpoint of spending power and servicing people, but now we can have like the model in that picture. She's a disabled person,
Yeah.
so it also
Mhm.
opens additional opportunities for people with disabilities to partake in industries that they couldn't partake in before,
Yeah.
because people are starting to wake up and take note.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Being in the entertainment industry, I actually see a lot of different castings. And
Okay.
so I thought it was very interesting that Disneyland was specifically casting for disabled people, people in wheelchairs, people that,
Really?
yeah, because they wanted to showcase their new accessibility, like how to get
Okay.
around the park, how
Oh,
how they are changing their Disneyland to be more inclusive so
Nice.
people that can't normally get around or might have a
Right.
difficult time would be able to do so while they're at the park. So even like having access ramps or having guardrails for people that may need it, even
Okay.
having they have carts that will take you places and trams and things like that, making it more accessible for just like other disabled people to be able to get places. And I thought that was like, I was like, okay, that's good to
yeah.
see.
Makes sense. It's about time, right? I
It's
mean,
about time.
Remember years ago, Barika, if I'm remembering this correctly, when there was a role for or a character who was disabled, the powers that be in Hollywood would often cast able-bodied people to play
Mhm.
those roles
Yeah,
versus people who actually
had
were,
yes.
yeah,
yeah,
disability.
that is absolutely. Well, now they make it a point to cast people that are not able-bodied, that are disabled
Right.
and handy-capable, and they are like trying to make strides and just casting that for real, so that it's a true representative of the
Of
community, and
what's going on?
that's
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Of
good.
society. Of the world. Forget
The
society.
world,
Of the
yeah.
world.
There's people
About
all over the
time.
world that are like that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
About time. As we talk, as pop research says, about time about L'Oreal. About time about
About
that.
right. Just
Yeah.
in general.
I mean, because if anything, we know that representation matters,
Yes.
and that's in any shade, shape, color, form, or fashion.
Yeah.
Representation matters. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
We got a long way to go still, though.
yes,
Yeah, we do.
We're getting there, though. It's good to see some of the strides that are being made, both brands like L'Oreal and other brands. Let's hope, as you say, Patia, let's hope other brands follow suit. So, in addition to brands, certainly the industry, like the entertainment industry, seeing more representation out there. Because we, and it's up to us, the people who go watch the movies and stream these shows. It's up to us to hold the people who
the
make these decisions
account.
accountable.
I
That's
agree.
right.
I agree.
Yeah, absolutely. We need to, we have power, we have a voice. Let's say, you know what? We're either not going to watch your streaming shows or your movies unless you are really showcasing our various talents of all across the board, across the
Right.
board.
That's true.
Yeah, we're getting there.
We're getting there slowly but surely.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
What else? What else do we have from our audience today?
Thank you, Fawn.
I
Fawn
know.
is,
Thank you.
yeah.
What a love. Thank you. Appreciate
We
it.
are glad that you're joining us again. Fawn is one of our faithful fans, right?
Yes, she is.
Our
One of
regulars. She's
our
on every
regulars.
episode. Yeah. So thank you
Yeah.
for being here. Spread the word. Spread the
Spread
word.
the word. Tell your friends.
Yes,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Spread the word, tell your friends. And we are um, uh, going to be more active as we've talked about having more conversations in our Facebook group. So those of you who are watching, if you're not a member of our Facebook group, please do join, because we take these conversations and we move them over to the Facebook group. And they're not always the conversations we talk about on the show. We sometimes talk about different topics.
Mm-hmm.
So don't want to miss those other topics
Right.
that we share in the Facebook group. Like today, was it today or yesterday? We talked about yesterday, Kristen
Chenoweth.
Chenoweth. I never can say her name. Chenoweth? Chenoweth?
Chenoweth. Yeah.
Chenoweth?
Chenoweth.
I like her. I know who she is. I just can't say her name. But yes, so join us in the Facebook group. So we started a conversation about her, the actress Kristen, in the Facebook group yesterday. A very powerful message from her that I think will inspire you, meaning our viewers. So head on over, join the Facebook group, and be part of the conversation. If you have something you want to share about something you heard, something you read, something ripped from the headlines that maybe we're not talking about that you want us to talk about, please do
Yeah.
drop it in the Facebook group, because there is so much going on.
All the time.
Exactly.
All the time. All the time.
So, ladies, that wraps up our show today. I've had an amazing time talking with you. And to our audience, we invite you to go over to www.brandrewind.com. Please subscribe to our newsletter, and also feel free to join us on Instagram. We'd love to have you as a follower, and you can continue the conversation there. Or, as Denise just said, join us on our Facebook group, enjoy the conversation, and let us know your thoughts. We'd love to hear from you.
Absolutely. So we look forward to seeing you right back here, Brand Rewind Live, on Thursday, February 2nd at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Until then, please stay safe, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.
See you guys in a couple weeks, and have a wonderful day.
Have a wonderful